add this up, and there was a couple, between the two of them, they lost 146 pounds. I got something to tell you. First of all, take off my jacket. Something we don't usually do in Toastmasters is turn your back on the crowd, but I lost 10 pounds since last Monday. I'm going to tell you how I did it. Annually, you're supposed to do a cleanse. Does anybody know what a cleanse is? A couple people. 3 people, okay. Annually, you have so many toxins build up inside your body. And as these toxins build up, it prevents your body from working right, I guess you can say. So, I've been trained several years ago by Tony Robbins Corporation how to do a cleanse. I went to an organized seminar where they cut you off from food 100% for 8 days. And that was several years ago, about 6 years ago. And that week, in 8 days, I lost 13 pounds. Now, what happens on a cleanse, this particular cleanse that I did, I started last Monday. I weighed 187, got on the scale, checked the weight before I started. Last meal I had was Sunday night. And it starts off with, first of all, no more solid foods. The solid foods go away. And I did a speech a little while back about how long you could live without food. And does anybody remember that answer? You could actually live for about 45 days or so without food. Now, it depends on how much extra you have hanging around, maybe a little longer. So it's not going to hurt you. A lot of people think they're going to die if they stop eating for a little while. So the thing here is you want to have absolutely plenty of water to drink. And that recommended amount for most anybody is about 125 ounces a day, because you're flushing your system is what you're doing. You're getting all the stuff that's trapped inside your body. You could have toxins trapped inside you for years and years, sometimes decades, if you've never cleansed before. So, but there's something that happens to you. And it happens to you physically, and it happens to you mentally. And that's the thing that you have to be prepared for in a cleanse. The first day, you feel a little weird. You know what's happening because around 12 noon, it's lunchtime. And around 7 o'clock, it's dinner time. And all of a sudden, your stomach is starting to make these weird noises, I guess you could say. And then you're thinking to yourself, it's time to eat. And you say, okay, I'm doing this thing. This is a resolution, whatever it is. Once a year, I have to do this. Then the next morning you wake up, your stomach is just growling at right about that time. And you're drinking. Oh, another thing that I did, I took wheatgrass every day, 2 shots of wheatgrass a day. Wheatgrass is a superfood. It's really healthy for you. Another thing I did is I took an ounce of oil, it's called Udo's Choice oil, in the morning, and another shot in the afternoon of Udo's Choice oil. It's omega-3s, 6s, and 9s to get your oils that you need. And then I had made a big old pot of vegetable soup, just chopped up any kind of vegetable I found, some carrots, some celery, some onions, and I made this big old pot of soup. And then I got the broth out of it, and I set it in these little containers. And I had the broth set aside like tea, and I was drinking the vegetable broth throughout this cleanse. And now the third day, something happens to everybody a little different. The toxins, third and fourth day, the toxins start coming out of your body. And they come out differently on every person in different ways. Now, it could come out of your lungs. You'll start hacking up all this stuff all of a sudden. Or you start flushing from another end, and you have to run to the bathroom. Or you might break out in hives. Like, what in the world is going on with me? You might just have pimples all over your face. Something weird is going to happen to you. And these toxins have to come out of your body one way or another. And with me, I started getting a few little bumps here and there, and that only lasts a day or so. So in the next day, all of a sudden you're going to crash. You're going to feel bad. You're going to be mad at everybody. You might get sick. You might even throw up. There's different things. Or you might nothing might happen at all. Then the 4th or 5th day, you're going to start having a little energy. You're thinking to yourself, okay, I haven't ate nothing yet. What's going on? And the 6th day, you want to start running. You're like, oh my gosh, I haven't ate nothing, and I want to go, and you have all this energy. What's going on? What happened is the toxins already passed through your body. And then your body is starting to work regularly. Everything that's supposed to be working is working full speed right now. And you feel great. And the extra weight or toxins that build up inside you, this just starts washing away. And you just keep drinking a lot of water. Just keep drinking a lot of water. Drink some vegetable juice. Keep doing wheatgrass. And next thing you know, before you know it, the pounds start shredding off. But when you start again, start eating, you have to eat really light. That's why I was scared of that cake right there. However, that's how you do a cleanse. Madam Toastmaster, or Mr. Toastmaster.